second baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth and DHing Jahmai Jones. Zach McKinstry at short. Ben Malgeri is the right fielder. 16 start, 3 and 5, 3.95, 95 strikeouts in 86 and 2/3. He's given up too many home runs.
In Detroit, it was a good one. 6 innings, only gave up 1 earned run, and he got the win. And slow it down. He's always been a high beat against his breaking balls. 191 against his changeup. Top 10. Don't forget, he is a strikeout pitch. You again. That's kind of what you say when you look to your right when I'm in the booth. What's up with that? That's a scouting report.
That's the scouting report. In the infield, that's Caballero, Volpe, Chisholm, and Goldschmidt, third to first. Austin Wells behind the plate with Ben Rice getting the plate umpire. Let's take a look at the umpire scouting report. Brought to you by your local Kia dealers. He's considered hitter friendly, and that's pinned right to the end. They took that off too fast. I don't know what they did.
He's a hitter.
I'm not even going to fake it. I am Nosterbrook at first, Lance Barrett at second, and Malachi Moore is at third. Tigers struggling, 35 and 49. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch up and away, and we're underway.
That's great.
Not Evelyn Wood. You older people know what I mean.
Wasn't Evelyn Wood in my best days.
You're more Wilburwood. Third is Caballero, about 8 feet off the line. They play dead straight away in the outfield. 9. And the Tigers last year were really good against left-handed starters. This year, not so much, because they're righty. Right back to Weathers.
Your position, Michael, and there's an easy way to get a first out. Weathers pretty good mechanics, so he's always facing the hitter.
Hitter behind the plate. Career highs in home runs, 19, and RBIs, 58. We're not even at the All-Star game. 1-0.
Well, when you go around the league, Michael, and you see numbers like that from the catching position, catcher's position has turned into so much of a defense first. You're losing the offensive part of it.
A.J. Hinch had 999 career wins.
We went through in the pregame just how much that has helped him. Learning to throw that changeup. Moving down on the way to righties.
1-2. 2-2. Tiger was inside. A 300 winning percentage. That's the lowest winning percentage on the road of any team in baseball. Dingler will pick up a 1-out double.
When you talk Dingler, thrown correctly, it goes right into the barrel of a righty. Where that changeup kind of goes down and away. If you don't throw that.
So here is 21-year-old Kevin McGonigal. Yankees in that 3-game set. Yankees took 2 out of 3. 21 just missed.
He's pretty polished as a player. You can tell he's going to be a good one.
Off the glove of Wells, and it goes all the way to the backstop, allowing Dingler to move the third.
To keep it from going to the backstop.
That scored a pass ball. 2.
Just looking at McGonigal. Kind of a whirlwind to contract. It's just unbelievable the way he started the year.
Offensively, he's been pretty good at 21. Dingler off third with 1 out. Infield in. Just underway at the stadium. 3-2.
With a strikeout. You've got that big breaking ball. If you can get on the outside corner or the two-seamer under his hands.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
Well, he went to plan B, Michael. He went the two-seamer under his hands, and he did get to the hands of a lefty. Very hard pitch to hit. It's a lefty with 2 strikes. You're really trying to pitch if you can get it there.
So here's Torkelson. Back up. Mike Estabrook said yes, he did check.
The Caballero at third base.
Torkelson got off to a slow start, but 9 for his last 29 over his last 9 games. 2-1. 5-17. And passed. Diving Volpe for a base hit. Torkelson with an RBI single, scoring is Dingler.
I don't know if he would have knocked it down. The ball hit hard, kind of up the middle, but you see it kind of come up on it. Not able to glove it. Detroit on the board. Yeah,
that was 106.7 off the bat.
No play at first base.
Cut off on the warning track by Jones. It'll be a double for Lee. Torkelson will stop at third.
Hit in the right spot. You see Lee down. I don't know if he struggled, but this ball stays right. Get to the wall, knowing he could save a run.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looked like his shoulder kind of caught. You know, early in the game, the
they can ill afford to lose him. Been red hot of late.
Yeah, you kind of, like I said, when your hand sticks because the infield's a little wet, it just jars your shoulder, but to you can base. Yeah, that
the
right
shoulder, yeah.
Right, if we do that, we're not coming up. We're not getting up. See how that it just kind of sticks and goes behind it.
Dirt right before the game. All teams do, and you just don't slide as easily. So he kind of stuck.
I talk far less injuries. You don't get there any faster. You're susceptible to so many things.
And when we tell you about their struggles against lefties, one of the reasons could be Jones. Jones had a really good year last year, hitting .287. One and one.
Yeah, you're definitely trying to minimize the damage here. You've given up a run. Okay, that's probably not going to beat you. One here, Michael, as long as it's located. You know, the fastball has not been thrown yet. You've had a good breaking ball and then a good.
Second and third. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 1. Down. Tigers get a run on 3 hits. They lead 2. Let's check out the Nissan Picture Scouting Report.
Well, all that hit a 2-run homer ended up being the game winner. The All-Star or IL. He was an All-Star last year. Could have been a reaping. Complete flip. I mean, your lefties last year hit him well. This year, 174.
Rice takes up and away. Ben was 0 for 14 in Boston. Bellinger was 1 for 14 in Boston. And a strike. Ben's really in his first extended slump of the year. 4 for 35. That's 72. Fly ball on the left side. McGonigal gives it a look. It's in.
About this struggling Yankees offense as well as Ben Rice, and he said, I don't think guys are necessarily pressing, including, he feels as though guys have done a good job stepping up without Judge in the lineup, but said you are going to have stretches like this as playing against a guy like Ben Rice. Maybe it's tougher for him now, but he is capable, he's ready for it, and he'll find a way to bounce back.
When Judge first went down, and they do game plan for him, but after a while, a lot of the effort of game planning for Judge. And Bellinger hits a high pop-up on the left side. Long run for McGonigal, and he makes the play. And we'll take a closer look at Kevin McGonigal, our Car Shield defensive player profile. 7 defensive runs saved. He's playing third base because you have McKinstry over at short. Game sweep at Boston. Yankees scored just 9 runs. Hit 133. Only 5 extra bases. 1-2.
Talk about a flip-flop, though. I mean, you're looking at some guys in the pen, but they just don't score the runs that they're accustomed to. So you go to Fenway Park, you expect these high-scoring games.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Strong history, Malgiri and Outman. Foul back.
Think of McKinstry on the bus, coming to the ballpark, short, third base, could play the outfield. So it's like, am I in the lineup? And what glove should I take out there? It's just amazing. He does a good job of keeping him at first base.
Fourth hit.
Either way against a lefty is the most important thing. At having the ability to hit a lefty is being.
So here's Malgiri. Made his major league debut against.
I think Cam Slitman was rooting for him.
Oh, his buddy. There's the first hit. Didn't wait too long, Paul.
That's the best thing that could possibly happen. You see something, you're so.
26 years old, so he waited a while for this opportunity and hit liftings very well in the minors. Then they play 4 games against the Astros. Astros started 4 right-handed.
We talked about it. Weather's extremely good at holding runners.
For Malgiri, well, he actually had the opportunity to catch up with him in the outfield in Comerica prior to the game. Congratulated his former teammate, and he said, he's a right-handed bat. He probably wouldn't be a good matchup for him. So we shall see. And Tarek Skubal.
Down looking. Cooking up something special with Hexclad. Called strikeout leaders in the majors this season. Mizorowski with 40. That's a base hit into right field. So first and third with 1 man out for the Tigers.
Well, went to the breaking ball, but got it up in the strike zone, and they in the strike zone, which gets him the ability to really just hook it into the hole over there. With Goldschmidt holding him on first. Ingas comes up throwing, no chance, but kept it down enough for Volpe.
So 5 hits in an inning and a third against what? Third, Outman is at first. Goldschmidt moving to third is Outman. McKinstry scores, and it's 2-0 Detroit.
Cannot give any team, good, bad, or indifferent, extra outs. I mean, no chance to turn 2 here, so you've got to make sure.
And that's an E5. Bierling will get an RBI. So not a great beginning for Weathers and the Yanks. The tone where they made 4 errors that were actually scored errors, and then they made 4 more mistakes, taking a loss with his ERA going down. And you've got to play cleaner ball than that. Having to play out of position because of the injuries, the margin of error is razor thin. You've got to make the plays.
If you play the type of baseball that got you in first place in the first place, and the last week or so, the Yankees have just not.
Is cut off by Goldschmidt. It's a sac fly for Dingler, and now the Tigers are up 3-0.
Situational hitting, and all of a sudden you're starting to throw runs up on the board, and when your offense is struggling.
Here's McGonigal. 0-1. And Weather for the rest of the rotation than they do for Weathers. 0-2. One and 2 on the rookie.
Talk to against Weathers if you're McGonigal. And, you know, you saw that front hip open up, trying to get that breaking ball down and away. Was not able.
Died out of play. Runner at first with 2 men out here in the second. Will go to third. The throw comes into second. And it's first and third for the Tigers. Still 2 outs.
Again, there's a changeup here, and it looks like a two-seamer, but allows him to stay in there and not get beat back there. I mean, to be 21 years old and digging in at Yankee Stadium, he got a long career ahead.
Torkelson. Six hits in these first 2 innings against Weathers. Torkelson had 1 of them, an RBI in the first. Left the changeup up.
The pitch already. Really struggling to get through these first couple innings.
3-0 on Torkelson.
He's shown them every pitch he has to the point where they've seen it all, and that's why you're seeing good swings at the.
And that's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Lee.
Give him a little rest here. But on the other hand, you're looking for the Tigers trying to put an.
So the pitching. Yankees just came off the road. They started the trip with a 2 out of 3. And now the Tigers have the bases loaded here in the second. And it's foul. Off the end of Weathers. Lee had a double first time up. And the pitch. A base hit through the left side. Single for Lee. And the Tigers are pouring it on. It is 5-0 Detroit.
Well, you're seeing the Tigers do something. They have able to put people away, pitching behind in the count. And a breaking ball to a righty. Dangerous pitch when you leave it.
And that is going to do it for Ryan Weathers. 14 batters faced by Weathers. He gave up 7 hits. 5 runs in. And yes, and pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you between the Yankees and AAA. 1.35 ERA. And he's going to face very quick hook by A.J. Hinch. So you're going to face lefties again. Why would you take out Jones in the second inning when you have the lead?
Well, Jim really just put together a huge inning. You've already put 4 on the board. You're hoping for a big hit right here. Probably
1 inning start for Paul Blackburn in a bullpen game on May 7th against the Rangers. 1-2 on the pinch hitter Carpenter. 2 men out here in the second. It's 5-0 Tigers. 9 to the plate. They score 4 runs.
In that spot, he cannot afford to get thrown out of the game. In fact, the ejected at first that he had been ejected, but regardless of the circumstance, he knows he is not helping his team in a. He was also asked in watching the video, do you acknowledge that you swung? And he said no.
I agree with him.
In my mind, the home plate umpire should be following the path of the ball, whether it's a strike or ball. And you don't have near the arguments if you check the third base.
Swing and a miss. Now that'll bring up Dominguez. Play FanDuel's daily dingle for free every day for a chance at a profit boost if your selected player hits a home run. Jason 2 for 14. A lot of 1-fers and 2-fers up and down the lineup in that Red Sox series.
Yeah, that's not when you win. There's a lot of ones, a lot of strikeouts.
That's challenged.
Ball's overturned.
Two outs.
How easy that play looks. If you watch.
There's Anthony Volpe. Last night, Sonny Gray took a no-hitter into the 8th inning, broken up by Rosario. So that's the first time, second in 1963 in LA against the Angels or Anaheim. Another right again. Not by a lot, but by enough. Volpe checks his swing.
But you know, he's still sub-3 ERA going into this inning. So when he is on the mound.
Well, the Tigers have some decisions to make because Mai's going to be a free agent. Market. Hit sharply. Oh, what a play by McKinstry. And they get McKinstry. Sells out. Gets the hop. Gets to his feet. And fires a strike to first to get Anthony.